Anyone I heard, I could imitate them and sound like them. And so that's what I grew up with, just imitating everyone. And I think those are my lessons. You know, I never took vocal lessons, but learning how to sing like Diana Ross and Patty and Aretha and all those things was just practicing and I guess building up my lungs to be a singer. And I never realized it, just singing along with everyone made my voice. There was a time when we were friends. I wasn't all in my mind. I wasn't just pretend. And then the professional stuff I started doing when I met Gabe, and we started doing those 45s when it was Desco. And you know, and I was like, I sit them down like, what are y'all gonna do with these songs, you know? So when I went and did that recording with them, I was done. I thought that's all I was gonna do. Got my little $150, $75, whatever he paid me, and I left. And I think it was maybe about a year or so later, they called me back up and said, and we want to go to Europe and do a show. And that's the first time we went to Europe, and we opened up for Maceo Parker at this big arena. So that was the first time I ever played in front of a big crowd like that was in London. So yeah, and I got started there, and I even told Gabe, you know, you guys, are y'all serious? Because this is the last job I ever want to do. I'm serious, and I want to sing, and if you're gonna be serious about this record label, and I think that's when Gabe got serious, and we went from Desco. That's why I went on with him when he said I'm gonna start Dap-Tone.
She's established herself as one of the great soul singers of all time, and you know, from her first record, which is the first record we did at Dap-Tone, she's always been the backbone of our label.
When I was a child, I believed what they told me. Every word. To each one shall come what each one shall earn. And if I worked hard, nobody could hold me. Hold me. And cheaters will fail, that's what we all learn.
This record is definitely the most interesting record we ever made, and I think it's the most compelling one too. I think there's, you know, from the beginning, Retreat, I think we're hitting notes, and we're just kind of hitting a vibe that we've never hit before.
Here I come, retreat, yeah, retreat, have no fury like a woman scorned. Retreat, retreat, yeah, I'll make you wish that you was never ever born. Retreat, retreat.
The video doesn't even have the thing about me just being a crazy, telling this guy. It's like me beating this cancer. Those little wolves are like the cancer. They're like, I beat this, you know, and I outgrew it, and I'm back to my singing. I'm back to the world. My health is strong.
There's a storm of brewing up in the sky. We're stuck inside with the candlelight, but the sun is coming with all of its might. I know it'll be alright. Yeah.
When you listen to a Sharon Jones the Dap-Kings record, you're listening to a real performance, and people feel that and they react to that. And Sharon just seems to soar over the top of the whole thing.
It is all in our music, man. This is us. And when we all together, we all lock.
Slow down, love. I can't pick up all you're putting down.
So when I'm singing, man, I'm looking at those lyrics, but I'm like, girl, I'm listening to the horn notes. I'm listening to that boom, 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 boom. All of that is giving me my energy, my flow, how to keep those words going where they're going. you know.
It's really fun in the studio feeling when you bring a song and maybe you have the basic sketch of the melody and hearing what she's able to do with them. If it doesn't make sense to her, she won't sing it. And I think that's the thing about Sharon that makes her so great. It's a very rare thing in an entertainer to find somebody that is that real.
Not much time remaining. Let's not spend it explaining. Whoa.
The last time I performed was May. And my body with the cancer, I mean, I really thought I was going to die. But then I just, being in that hospital, the way the doctors treated me, the way the response I got back from my fans, knowing that these people here sending me this love, we love you, take your time, get back. Man, I cried in there, and I just said, I got something to live for. Wait a minute. I got to finish this here business here. I got to get back out there and sing them songs.
So many times there was a man, he met a girl and took her hand. He told her, never will I leave you, my love. But just as soon as he's gone again, she's left flapping in the wind, wondering what she must have been thinking of. She said, darling, I've been in and out so many doors, and I've always tried to keep my head with all